Hello again, and we are back with our another episode of Love Connection. It's me, Irina Portnova, here in the house, and Coach L. Hello,
Yay!
L. Woohoo!
Hi,
So let's
Irina.
yay, let's talk a little bit about love in general. Like, why do we have to have that in our life?
Yes. I mean, whoever you listen to, all the coaches out there, the ones that have been very successful or very popular, talk about that as humans, we are love. And so, how are we gonna be loved and love other people? It's a different story, but understanding that in that deep inside, that's the feeling of love that we have that love within us, all of us. So in order for us to get to the space of loving other people, let's see if we can love ourselves first.
You know what comes for me? It's like I can't live without love.
Yes.
For me, it's important, right? And that's exactly the essence of every human being, right? When we kind of, like besides the human nature, just, on the spirit
Yeah,
level.
that's our essence. Exactly. Yes.
Exactly. That's who we are. And then again, some people kind of just go away from it because maybe they had past bad experience with love and they got their heart broken, which, hey, everybody goes through that. Nobody comes out, like right away,
Yeah,
fully in love and
exactly.
married. And, I think there is a reason for it because I believe we also have to experience and experiment, right? Because imagine if everybody would fall in love from the first time and just, like be settled for life. I mean, the life would be kind of a little bit boring as well, right?
Boring. Exactly.
Because there
Yeah.
are no struggles, there is no growth, and, like we kind of just, like moving from one stage to another like robots, right? So because we all grow through different stages of love, and that's the whole purpose of who we are. But a lot of people have like this closed heart syndrome. Once they have been hurt in love at least once, then they don't want to do anything about it. Hey, Toby. Toby says it's great to see. Toby says capacity of which you love yourself is to the exact capacity 100% of which you
Love
can
another.
love another. True, true. You
Very
cannot give somebody more than you have, right? So that's exactly what it is, and we love you as well. Yes,
love you, Toby.
yes, and that's so important. And it just like to say that somebody says, like it's not important for me to have love in my life. It just like they're not honest with themselves. They have to like really have the conversation with themselves and say, hey, because for me, the life without love is kind of tasteless, like and meaningless. Like, what's the point then?
Yeah, so I mean, that's why there is depression, because there is no self-love. And yes, we all get sometimes traumatized, yeah, from our childhood, those interactions of the past. But let's look at it. If you're not in the space of love to understand why these bad experiences happen and learn from them and go forward in our life, and slowly open our heart again, then how can we enjoy uh, being in a relationship, or enjoy being with ourselves in that loving space to ourselves? So yes, Toby is right, we are love. So exactly, so we can't deny that. So a lot of people, I put a lot of surveys this week on Facebook about love and what if they have been hurt in the past. It's interesting. A lot of people are talking about that they're better off not having anybody in their life, and because of their past experiences. But let's see if we can learn from those past experiences and open ourselves up again for love that is bring that interaction that is loving, first of all, that space of loving yourself, because we forget to do that. And that when you're not in that space, then you cannot bring that love that you want to your life.
Yes, and just Toby says, without embodying the love that fuels us, we cannot function from our highest potential. And
Yeah.
that's true. Just, like understand that everybody acts from either, like everybody acts from love, but somebody acts like to call for that love, for attention, right? And they do not know how to express it properly. So sometimes they come up as they hurt other people, because that's the way of their awareness, and that's the only way that they can express their love, because they are actually calling for that love, they are calling for that attention, they want others to show them their love,
Yes,
because they do
exactly.
not know how to show them themselves. So that's exactly what they are doing.
No two people's
So
same frequency. Exactly. Yeah.
mhm. And I think that's the whole beauty of it, because once you start working on yourself and you understand, and once you keep your heart open, right, for that path, for people to come into your life, and once you work on themselves, like Toby was mentioning, you start attract a completely different person. And I would be just curious, like, okay, like I got hurt, so let's move on, let's see who is gonna be my next like partner, like to see who am I gonna attract, like, because obviously you work on yourself, you become a better version of yourself, and you know that you are gonna attract exactly who you desire, because you're
Exactly.
working on it.
Yeah,
you
I
make
mean,
it you make it intentional, right?
yes, the first step would be to look at what your needs are in a relationship, understanding those needs, and actually giving your needs to yourself first, so that special person will come to your life, so you will know. If a lot of people come to me and say, oh, I know what I don't want, but I don't know what I want. But how can you invite that special person to your life when you don't know what you want?
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a key to understanding what your needs are in a relationship. Yeah. The
Absolutely.
perfect one.
And like I said, like I've been into many relationships before I got married, and for me I always stay open. I always stay open, like one relationship didn't work out, so it's not that I'm not going to be traumatized for the rest of my life, because after some healing and grieving, I was ready for another relationship.
Well, that's
And
great.
yes, and that's exactly how, like you open yourself up for new experiences, for new possibilities, and know that there is always that person that's going to love you and treat you the way that you actually desire.
Right. But you're a special lady. A lot of people have those limiting beliefs from their childhood. Those interactions has kind of gave them that belief that they're not good enough, or nobody loves them, or no, I mean, there was negative beliefs that has been carrying on, and that's why they bring those people to their life again and again to, oh my god, I knew that nobody's gonna love me, I knew that I'm not good enough for this. But the deep part of it is that assumption that you believed on those interactions of those early childhood times. And yes, there is a way to clean it up, there is a way to look at it in a different way. And you just have to be open and willing and committed to
Mm-hmm.
changing that view. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Toby. Thanks for all the beautiful words you say. She says, high five, awesome. Look forward, never backwards.
Never
That's
backward.
true.
Yes, yes, yes.
And yes, and that's like the part of who we are. And the interesting thing is, it's all about just opening ourselves for discovery, right? And there is always a solution.
There
If
is
there
always.
is a problem, there is a solution. But my
Mhm.
question is, do you want to actually work on it? And do you actually want to have that results? Because a lot of people want things, but they want them right away. Then they want them their way. And that's
Quickly.
that's the one exactly. But hey, you have to put the work in. It doesn't
Yeah,
work any other way. No matter which field we touch, whether this is relationships or business, career, health, anything, everything
yeah,
requires the effort and everything requires the work. That's
yeah.
why we are here. We are here to work and have fun.
Yes, and don't blame. I mean, I understand a lot of people blame their parents uh, because of those interactions of the past. But let's see, let's get to a point of these adult self that you can see yourself here and forgiving that part of you that was in that interaction in that space of the past, and then forgiving those people from the past, and look, as Toby's saying, look far, look beyond what has happened in the past experiences, and look far and to the future.
Absolutely. So, any tools you can share with the audience? How do we actually look at ourselves as love and understand that, love is our essence and that's exactly how we want to lead our life?
A lot of journaling, a lot of meditation that would help. uh, Also just knowing what your limiting belief is, and whenever that comes to your mind, that thought comes in, try to change it to a positive way of that who you are today. uh, because I have clients who also, they're like very successful, they're achieved higher level of uh, doctors or attorneys, but they still look at themselves in that lower space of what has happened in the past. Being that adult self of today, look at any small achievement that you have done, uh, you know praise it, understand it, and really love yourself for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, it takes time, as you said, but it's doable. And we are here to help them if they want to have any interactions with us, and really go deep and see how they're step by step, how to get there.
Awesome. Awesome. So, what are you offering, Elle? What are you offering people for help?
I have a limiting belief quiz that I offer. I have 5 essential spaces to be in a good relationship. It's all uh, in the
In the
descriptions.
links? Yes,
Yes.
awesome. So
Yep.
click on these links, request this help because help is always available if we are ready to receive it. And for me, I'm still going with my event, and Toby is one of the speakers on the event. Supercharge your manifesting powers. This weekend, I'm going to open up for 48 hours replay for all the speakers who were part of the panel. Amazing feedback, guys. If you haven't signed up yet, I highly recommend not to miss this weekend because it's superpower. A lot of great shares, a lot of great personal stories, and these speakers really don't hold back. They tell you exactly how to supercharge your manifesting powers. So come in. It's all about love. It's all about different assets of aspects of our life, but be there and consume the information and do something about it because they share amazing tools, and tools are good only if we pick up and use them. So that would be the last comment on my note, and it was great to interact with all of you, Toby. As always, we appreciate you. Thanks for coming to each episode. You are the best. And let's make this world a better place with love because love is the essence of who we are. See you on the
It
next